Welcome to Huntington, West Virginia and Jones C. Edwards Stadium, home to the thundering herd of Marshall and one of the toughest places to play in all of college football.
Shout out to Membride, 21. Appreciate his patience.
Going on the road and right into the state bid. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the UTSA Roadrunners.
It'll be a good one.
Taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Marshall thundering herd. 48 Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
46. Get it.
The Roadrunners will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. He's looking to throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves them in second and manageable.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Trying to burn this defensive back. And he's got it at the 30. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
I love offensive coordinators. They're not afraid to be aggressive early in games. And how about that? Dialing up a shot right away in the first series, trying to seize the momentum.
Marshall back at it with another 1st and 10. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They make the stop, and he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The give to the tailback, fighting off the defender. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. They'll try to run for it. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the 3rd down of this opening drive for his offense. I can't wait to see what kind of game this guy's going to have.
Looking for a productive play on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Give to the single back. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers, but they are strong, and I say country strong. They put their hands on you, you feel it. They lock people out on the line of scrimmage. They create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
Sticks it in his belly. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
It's number 5 for a
They'll
reason.
try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down for this offense. Here's the handoff. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room.
I love it. What a play call. Going to the fullback in the running game, and he shows you that he's got some ability. This guy was a big-time high school running back, and he shows you the wiggle. He's got some ability to break tackles, and he helps his offense out.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll leave it with him. Just buried it. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Please, man.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On the option. Now the toss. At the 35, he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, UTSA.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Logan.
Ah, crap.
Quarterback moving. And the incomplete pass on third
I
down, but
touched
there
it.
is
I
a
touched
flag
it.
on the field. We'll see what that's about.
I didn't even do that.
And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
And it's just simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
He's too fast.
Inside the 35. Just plowing down the field. Touchdown, UTSA! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Going for the return. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Yeah, block somebody.
Marshall takes over the ball, the Thundering Herd offense coming out. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking for a man, it's Kelly. Trying to get to it. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness.
You know, they say sometimes for
He was
quarterbacks, the hardest throws
so
to make are when the guy's wide open. How do you miss that throw if you're the QB? Just put air on it. You can underthrow it by 10 yards. That receiver would have come back and fielded a punt.
He gets a block. Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive.
I'm so open.
First down here for the offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the big fella. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
He's brought down at the 21-yard line. First down for the offense. That's the end of the first quarter. UTSA 7, Marshall 3.
First down to start the drive after the break. Defense showing blitz here. They'll go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Tackle on the play at the 17-yard line. Second down coming up.
The Roadrunners are in the red zone. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Big fullback's got it. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And the fullback, this takes me back to my days growing up, watching the fullback being on the field every single play. You don't see that anymore, but the big fella gets the football. Hey, he looks like he knew what to do with it too. Nice little pickup, little agility, little speed, but mostly a lot of just girth and strength and just grown man.
And the Roadrunners have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right. And then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
It's still 3rd and goal. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And it's picked off right at the goal line. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to its own.
Defensively, what a gift. You're trying to force 4th down. You're trying to give up a field goal attempt. You know, not thinking about forcing a turnover. Great job getting the quarterback outside the pocket. He scrambles. You make a big play. Not only are you not giving up a field goal, you get the ball right back to your offense.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
To the ground with the back. He needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He'll try to get it through the air. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Got a lot of running room. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Thundering Herd. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. The defense can't keep playing like that.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there at Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 7 over Old Dominion. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Whoa.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game, running the football.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
They're strong and they're strong. Defensive tackles, they're strong. There's such big jokers in the middle where they just lock out those offensive linemen. And running backs, listen, they don't have much of a chance. When you got that 300-plus pound guy grabbing you around the shoulder pad, you tend to go to the ground pretty quickly.
It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give to the back. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
And they just kind of sneaked that one in there as a defensive guy, 3rd and 5+. I'm thinking pass. They were thinking pass, Palmer, and they slipped the run in.
And it's so nice then to have this guy at running back too, right? Because you could throw it to him on 3rd down or hand it off, and he's got the vision and the athleticism to go pick up that first, keep the drive going.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. So you get stuffed on 1st down, and now you have the offensive coordinator thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this 2nd play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys in to block? There's a real cat and mouse game going on right now between these two coaching staffs.
Wide open downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go to the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Pocket stop, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat. You're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and getting the football out. A little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. Picked off. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
Yeah, try harder, man.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it and you didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, Dave."
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Yo, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A 1st down for the offense. Wide out in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Across the 45. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Looking downfield, it's Logan. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Wants to go up top. Throwing right. Makes a connection. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff from the gun. Hard running there. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. He's able to fight his way for a couple of yards, but it'll be fourth down and 3. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy.
Oh,
and it's right down the boulevard. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Second half just about ready to go, and Marshall will kick it off. Fair catch called for and made. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
To throw, it's Logan. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, The offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass.
Ow.
He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll work his way down to the 28.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And the Roadrunners are rolling down the field. They'll throw it on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one.
UTSA.
And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Roadrunners line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They're going to give him another chance on 2nd and goal. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Cutting it close now with 3rd and goal upcoming. Run it with the fullback. Touchdown, UT San Antonio. And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
Yeah, and you failed on 1st and 2nd, but on 3rd down, you give it to the big fullback, and he does the rest. Lower the shoulder, lower the pads, run physical, and get in that end zone.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. James Madison is ahead in this one. This team plays a fun brand of football there in Harrisonburg, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 12 over Old Dominion. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Give to the running back. On the move is the 30. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes.
Oh, my God, bro. Yeah, that's you. That is you. That's all you. I can't put too much more touch on it.
That should be a touchdown.
Oh my goodness.
That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. One step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
3rd 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Wants to throw. It's Kelly. Fires to the tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. He just didn't have a chance to get loose and make his way to that 1st down marker.
I think fans get upset sometimes. Like, run your route past the sticks so we get the 1st down. But nice job by the defense understanding where the sticks were and forcing the 4th down.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line.
UTSA offense will take over. 1st and 10.
UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Pollack.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
On 1st down, here comes this offense. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose.
How is this guy still
Just too
open?
much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
2nd down.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They move the tight end all over. To the air, it's Logan. Gonna take a shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Well, the receiver was double covered on that play, and I don't know if the decision by the QB had to do with the pressure. Because he was hurried, he just had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
And on that 3rd down play, there just wasn't any time in between the quarterback and his intended target. And as a result, ball falls incomplete, setting up 4th.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. And the returner is stopped. Marshall takes over the ball. The Thundering Herd offense coming out. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Using his legs, it's Farrell. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Block nobody. You block nobody.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guy. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass?
Well, no surprise. I mean, with the way they're running the ball early in this game, they're just going to keep doing it. And they're just not hammering out 2, 3, 4 yard gains. They're gashing this defense. You saw it right there.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Dropping back, it's Logan. Fires to the right and wings it incomplete. So the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He leaves it with his back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Nice play by the defense, but now is a time they've got to be more consistent. They allowed this running back to go off in that first half, and moving forward now, they've got to try and take this running back away.
Something. Good top, man. Great play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, UTSA 17, Marshall 10.
And the Roadrunners will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Marshall offense makes its way back onto the field. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field to score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I'd have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Kelly. Got him downfield. Oh, look out. There he goes. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Yeah, and listen, QB's got to find ways to push the ball down the field and make sure defenses don't just sit in zones and stay shallow.
And
nice job by the QB. Push it down the field. Make some big plays,
So
baby.
fast.
Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
The short hands, it's Cochran. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Not able to pick up that 1st down, David, but if I'm them, I'm going again right here on 4th.
And I think you knew that on 3rd and 2, short yard situation. You got it close to 4th and inches. Now we're going to get this 1st down.
He'll go to the sneak. He's not going to get there.
Oh my goodness, he didn't
Stop
get
with
it.
his defense
He
on
didn't
4th
get
down.
it.
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. The give to the single back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Handoff to the fullback. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
He's brought down at the 45-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Logan. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. They'll run the option. Toss. At the 40, there he goes. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Fast motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I think they keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Back to throw. It's Logan. He tries to take the top off. It's complete. A
You
huge
were there.
pickup.
You were
And
there.
chunk plays are the name of the
Put a
game, and they
finger.
get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Give to the fullback. And the defense snows him under after a very short
Fresh
game.
Fresh.
Defense uses a
That's
timeout
good.
quickly, trying to
GGs.
get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. The corners are walked up tight. The option look. He'll pitch it. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one.
Well, they're trying to hand it off to the fullback for a quick hitter, but just nowhere to go. The defensive line, great job getting penetration to set up that one.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation.
Okay.
Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. You want to talk about
GGs,
building
man.
confidence?
That's a good one.
With
That
clutch
was a
plays,
good one.
Making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Good game. Shout out to I'll see you next week. Love is the cycles. Oats.